you for staying with us. The program is still the Afia Morning Show, and of course it's just Tuesday, but things are already quite tense and equally saddening. Now, we woke up to reports in July this year, sometime thereabout, about the loss of one Mr. Sochima Onoh. And since then, we've been trying to unravel what really happened, having interviews. But away from the controversy, away from the land matters, community issues, this morning we want to ask the question, who was Sochima Onoh? So many residents just know that he was from Etitungo, 25 years old, an Igbo man, resided in Enugu, and the rest of that. But who was he really? Who was his family? And what did he mean to them? We're joined by his older brother on the morning show today, Mr. Wilson Onoh, to help us understand this better from a human perspective. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for this introduction.
I know it's not easy to be here this morning.
Yeah.
And I would like us to just breathe.
Sure,
You can just breathe, yes. And I understand that this is a safe space and you can discuss anything. So essentially, we know you have been going through a lot. And somehow you summoned the courage to be here this morning.
Yeah.
But I'd like you to tell us about your brother as easily as you can. Just tell us who he was.
Okay.
How did you grow up?
Because I'm actually kind of changed still. My
relax,
brother he's a very easygoing person.
Yes.
I don't think he has any enemy like existing presently now. He lived for 25 years, and I can probably tell you that he doesn't have anybody that is bearing grudges for him. He talks now, he talks back, very nonchalant, but then he doesn't take anything to the heart. Even if you get to him, it just takes a while. He will be able to come back and say, "What's up?" Even if you are the one that offended him, it doesn't take him anything to say sorry. Then he's not a prideful person, actually. He likes to live his best life. He actually learned a lot of things from my younger brother. Like, he likes to live every day like it's the last day. I mean, maybe God just created us like that. You never can tell where you're heading to. Maybe he knew that maybe one day to be like that. He lives every day like as if it's the last day. Then my brother he's a very charming person. I don't know if you have seen his pictures. Sure. He's a very charming guy. He's young. He just finished his ND program in Akaniba Federal Polytechnic Wana. So we were supposed to go back on the 12th on that tour that thing happened. Then my mom now said, since it's Saturday, we should just go on Sunday. So we should just wait and go on Sunday. And the thing happened. Now the semester is finished. Had it been, it was not because of this thing now. You should be in school now because the new semester just resumed as of this month now. So you're supposed to stay in school. So we wanted to go and do the clearance in school so that he can be able to come back before this whole incident happened. So there's no much thing about him. He's not a very radical person. I don't know. I know people will be listening to this and people knows what I'm saying. They can also go and do their findings. And we lived for a while in Abakiliki, Ebony State. Then a few times in Afikpo because that is where the school is. So we spent 2 years there. After the 2 years, he came back for 1 year IT program. Normally, if you're familiar with Polytechnic, so he came back for the 1 year IT, which is already rounding up. So I wanted to go and do the clearance so that he will come back to school before the whole incident happened. So that's the best I can tell you about him now. I'm just trying to summarize everything.
How did your family receive the message of his demise?
Okay. I was actually the first person to get I'm very close to my brother. I'm very, very close to my brother. Like, he's the closest friend I have. I can actually literally come, as in, I'm very comfortable to tell him anything. And if I say don't tell anybody, it's cool. We're not dragging anything. We're just two of us now, two guys, and then my other sister. So, I mean, we're not dragging anything. We don't have much, though, so we're not dragging the little one that is there. So we are living very peacefully as two brothers. I mean, my brother left that morning. It was Saturday morning. So I did not wake up on time. They usually wake up. Everybody wakes up before me. Like, comes out from the room before me though, but I'll wake up before everybody, but then I'll just be inside the room.
I have rituals, yeah.
So everybody, I usually don't see my mom. Let me say when she comes back from work in the night. I don't go out. I just stay inside the house the whole day. The family go. So and I woke up. I was trying to fix something in my car, the speaker. So the electrician was there. He came back that morning. So it was around after 9. So it was dropping. Rain was just not very serious. He came back and said that there is bell, I don't know how to say it, but it was just like notice that everybody should come. Just come village routine now. They just go to the boundaries, just like that place that nothing happened. Just go around the boundaries and man, it's your property now. Every village is you check your boundaries. So it's just that there is better. I said everybody should come out. And I said I'm not going. I'm not going that. I don't have any property there. So but then they just caught their name recently now that they gave them plot numbers, their age grade. They gave them plot numbers. So but they have not shown them the land. So I think that day they were going to go and show them, everybody will understand this thing. If you're from Enugu, you know what I'm saying. Every age grade, you get age where you go reach, they will distribute land for all the age grades. So they have given them plots, but they have not shown them the land. So I think the community went to the surveyors now that would show boundaries. Then they now show everybody as they do. But it was raining that day because they went with the police. It was raining very that day. But let me just jump to the last. Let me start from the first question. So that morning he came back and I was then like, I'm not going though. And I said I should give him transport so that he will go. Because normally if they go with leg from the community, they will use transport and come back from one day. So I say carry your bike now so that even if you don't want to use transport, so that you can use your bike from that bush now and come back. He now said no, that he will use transport and come back after this. So he now agreed to carry his bike. So he now left now. I gave him the transport. We greeted. We had a very brief conversation. I wasn't expecting that thing will happen now. We had a very brief conversation that morning.
And this was on the 12th of July.
Yes, 12th of July.
Year.
Yes, I'm telling you. Then that morning, my son called me and said, how far my brother? I said, they are going to farm. He said he called him and was asking him for transport, that she did not have transport to give him. And I said, don't worry, I'm giving him transport. You get? So, like he spoke to everybody, he called everybody that morning.
It was a normal morning, an everyday morning. And then what happened when he stepped out? Okay,
I cooked because I like to be in the kitchen. So I prepared something for me and him. So everybody don't eat. I kept his own. I swear I kept his food for him because I was my fiance. So I kept his food for him, everything. I kept his own now. I was not worried. This one my brother never come back because I was about to travel that day now. But I wanted to see him before I would travel. Because if I travel now, you're supposed to see or I told you that we are very close now. Yeah. If I travel now, it will not be for something. If I feel no show I'm loved, we ask to show I'm love. So I was just waiting for him to come back so that we can now see. We date together, we drink together, do everything together. We will now at least briefly before I will now go. It's just far watching you now. So I was just sitting at home and then somebody texted me, a friend of mine from the community also, that my brother is dead. The message was so very straight. I'm like, within the worry, you can't just let's stop with that one. Because I'm serious. So I tried to call the person, but he was not taking the call. I started calling my brother's number that day. I called his number. Because his phone was in his pocket when we met his cops. So it rang like twice, then stopped ringing. And I called the other guy back, said he got shot, that they were going. There was masses of people. They were going and they laid ambush on them. And that funny enough, it was the first time that my brother is going to that place. It was the first time that he was going to that place. Anybody that says he have seen him, he has injury in his leg now. He had an accident in 2023. So that was why he could not even run like others now when they were ambushing them. So they shot him on the leg and he decided to go and hide somewhere. Those people still met him there. I mean, the police that brought him that day, it took the police 3 hours anyways. Very bad job, Nigerian police. It took them more than 3 hours to come to the scene, just from MTD, police headquarters. The same police people that just left I'm sure that they must have not gotten to their station when that thing happened because they just left. We went with security. Nobody was expecting anything now. My brother for no go now. He doesn't have a good leg to run like others now. He walks well, but the bone is just still healing. He cannot run, but then he can walk very well. So the police took a lot of time to come and recover his cause. So he don't really block by the time the police come. Like he don't block Steve before the police came. So imagine, you know how many hours it takes for the helicopter to freeze, and it was raining, So it was raining the whole time. So the whole rain, it's the young man there. Nobody went to do anything. I mean, he's a very strong guy. I'm sure that maybe if they had went maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour before then, maybe who knows, he would have survived it.
I'm so sorry about this. Honestly, we commiserate with you and your whole family. I wish there was a bigger word, a bolder word than commiserate, but...
Yeah, but there isn't. I understand.
I mean, investigations are still underway to uncover what happened to him and why it happened. The police, who you have said on this program, arrived even later than expected. They're still expected to investigate this case. What is your understanding of what happened to your brother?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, because I know that this is on media now. The matter is very complicated, because we aren't having any issues with anybody, as far as I'm concerned. Like the last time I'm not usually in Enugu. The last time I heard about community, I think it was 2021 or 2021, after COVID-19. That was when I think I heard about community, and it was jubilation, something like they have won case in court. So I don't know the details of the whole land stuff, but then so that particular day that they went to, it was just boundary. This is the matter that happens. They said everybody should come out. He did not go alone. He did not go alone. There are a lot of eyewitnesses to this thing. There are a lot of people that can testify to this thing. There was people that also that barely escaped. They would have shot other people. I don't know if you have seen the first interview. They would have killed like about 2 other guys that tried to help him. Now when the bullet hit him, they would have shot them too. So it was just something that we don't know how it started. But then, Enugu State, I'm a very nonchalant person. I don't know, but I don't lie. So they can go and fact check everything I'm saying. I maybe take it to the court and we'll go and verify it if I'm lying. Now I want to say something since I'm already here. I've not had this opportunity. Enugu State Police Department, they did not really take the matter very serious. I don't know why. Because I mean it's a very delicate matter. It's a murder case. But then, so Enugu State Police, imagine the arrest that they did was from Abuja. Because they were trying to dodge any biased culprit or anything. Because we don't know how information is used to leak. If they plan something, everybody don't hear them everywhere. So the police department here, it took them a lot of time to come and recover the cops. And after they recovered the cops, there was no more thing. I was with them because I wanted to go and carry him myself because the community didn't allow me to go. So I was already on the way there, and I said the police have come. You get that the police have come. Then we now went straight from that place, made them close one day. We now went straight from that place to UNTH. That was the first place they deposited my brother's corpse. Okay, so we went to the MTD police station. But it was very brief.
Right. Okay, we're running out of time. We're already out of time. But because of the sensitivity of this, I will just give 45 more seconds for us to wrap up. Now, in a post that has been making the rounds on social media, one individual has been on X, Alex Onia. He has said that the body of your brother would not be laid to rest, would not be buried until justice is delivered. As we wrap this up, do you stand with that call or do you oppose the call? Very briefly, 45 seconds on the clock. Okay.
I mean, I stand with the call, but I'm also surprised why the justice is being delayed so far. I mean, there's a video of somebody that confessed to being involved in this murder. Mr. Kingsley Nebo that confessed of being involved in this murder on a video. There's a video evidence. No, I don't have it, but then there's a video evidence. The police should release it, or the police should deny this fact that they don't know about a video evidence of somebody confessing that he paid some group of people. You know, this thing, they planned this thing because nobody was expecting this thing. So somebody said he planned that he had a meeting with 5 persons or something and paid 1 million to one choker.
So Mr. Nebo has denied complicity entirely from this case.
Mr. Nebo doesn't have the right to deny being involved in this thing. The courts have the right to investigate the matter.
Right.
And now say that he's not involved
in the case. All right. So this is still undergoing investigation. And we understand that everybody has their own viewpoints, but we'll continue to follow this story and see where it all develops. So thank you once again for the strength.
Thank you for sharing.
Coming here. And once again, we do commiserate with your family and of course yourself for this case. The case is still being investigated by the police, and of course the court eventually would get involved in this, and maybe at the end of it all we'll get all of the answers that we need. But until then, we must say this is a developing story and we will surely follow it. The morning show has come to an end. On behalf of the entire production team of the Afia Morning Show at Afia TV, thank you for watching. I remain Nathalie Uko.
And I remain Oji Nwachuku. Have a splendid Tuesday. Bye for now.